Hello there and welcome to The Fireplace and the next episode of the 2 Minute Ministries video series. I wanted the whole video today to be about why it is so important to explain the why to the people that we deal with so that they get clarity and understand what it is that we're trying to talk about. So today's video is going to exclusively deal with that, and I'm going to be referencing quite a lot of the work that was done by Simon Sinek, which is available widely on his website simonsinek.com. So I don't want to duplicate that piece of work, but I would refer you to it if you want to get into the real detail about this. The whole notion of this is that it's so important that we worry less about the what we're trying to talk about and focus far more about why is it important, why do you get the results that you need. And I'd got two very practical examples of this where I wanted to share with you examples in my own life where it had been very powerful to not focus so much on the what in the message, but really get to that, the why it's important. I used to work in sales, and you learn very, very quickly with customers that if you just go and talk lots and lots about features, actually you end up just being compared to everybody else. It becomes a discussion about price, and quite often you come second. It's a great way of being hungry. Didn't like that. Learned very fast through direct feedback with customers by either not getting the deal or by them telling me straight. You learn very quickly that you need to talk about benefits and why things are important just for that customer, and it's different in every customer. We like to have one set of slides that explains just the reasons why something is good for a customer, but actually it's a unique story. The slides need to be changed for every individual customer. It's a unique conversation. However, you get that experience very quickly in sales. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, I was doing the announcements at church, and I was at a church where I stood up and I had to do the announcements that the children were going to be doing a concert in a couple of weeks' time. And I did that and said that the children were going to be doing this, and lo and behold, church of about 150 had 20 people come on the Sunday afternoon, and I was so upset that only 20 people had come to support the children. So 6 months later or so, we had another opportunity where the children were going to be doing a musical concert, and instead of actually talking about the fact that they were doing it, I actually did the announcements in a different way. I took on board the challenge myself and talked about why it was important, how it would encourage the children, how it would make them feel special, how it would be great if all of the children's families were there, and all of this kind of softer stuff that engaged people in the story. Well, amazingly, we had just under 200, about 190 people rolled up. We had nearly 10 times the number of people come to that event because we'd engaged with why it was so important as opposed to when we'd announced it as the what. And I took that as a fantastic lesson, 10 times more effective. So really I want you to think about when you next communicate with your teams and when you next communicate with your customers and staff, how is it that you can do less talking about what the product is, what the service is, and far more about why it's important, why you need this to be done, and you'll get such a great and different story. Thank you so much for all the positive comments that we've been having about the videos. People have been very, very kind. The numbers of subscribers is going up, the numbers of views is going up. It's just been fantastic and it really is appreciated. Look forward to speaking to you in 2 weeks' time when the next subject will be about communication, and speak to you then 2 weeks' time on the 15th. Take care now.